Welcome back. I have a question to ask. As a parent, I know I have the same concerns that all parents do. You see your child making choices that perhaps are not the best choices you want for that child. You don't know what to say. You don't know how to say it or when to say it. Some advice you can offer that's practical.
Well, first off, what the issue that I've noticed has been going on in the state of Alaska. I mean, I've seen many crime discussions, Facebook pages, and some people that don't understand about addiction, their solution is lock them up, throw away the key, shoot them in the head. I've seen that. They're a waste of air. But what they're not realizing is that the addict is somebody's child, somebody's husband, somebody's wife.
Who 99% of the time, somewhere inside that addict, is someone who's loved and deserves love.
Very much.
And has something to offer.
Yes.
If they can just get back on that right track.
Yes. I have that issue. I'm not a waste of air. Should I have been shot in the head? Should I have been told, you're no good? I mean, for the most part, an individual that suffers from addiction in the first place already has something going on within them that they need to deal with, what's creating them to go out and self-medicate. So my thing is what I want to say is individuals that are creating these laws need to come together with people that know how to come up with solutions that have been there. And secondly, I want to reach out to parents that have a child, because I guarantee you in many discussions that I've had with my son, he's told me he's gotten drugs from high school kids. Mm-hmm. I've talked to individuals that have addiction issues. I'm talking teenagers that are putting needles in their arms. And most guaranteed, there's many parents that are quite possibly don't know how to deal with this issue and are scared and ashamed to even talk about it because, like I said, it needs to stop being a dirty little secret because it needs to be discussed. And my take on it is, if you discuss it and you expose it, it loses its power.
So burying your head in the sand is definitely not the way to go.
Right. It needs to be exposed and it needs to be talked about, and something needs to be done, because what is being done now is not helping. And parents need to really, if you know, or even wives and husbands and brothers and sisters, you know you have a loved one that's in the addiction, it needs to be acknowledged, and there needs to be a solution for that person, because most guaranteed every person that I've ever come across, including myself, does not like being addicted to drugs. They feel trapped. It's like it's a prison that they feel like they can't get out of. And so what I want to do is I want to, just reach out to parents and individuals that are struggling. We got to come together. We got to come together and we got to figure out how we can make this stop.
You have been addicted to two of the most addictive drugs, the two most difficult drugs to get off of, meth and heroin.
Yes.
That could not have been easy, and here you are 10 years later, clean and sober.
Yes.
That's a lot of hope.
Yes, very much so.
It is possible.
Yes. And how I did it was, I had such a long prison sentence. I had many years in prison, but that's not the solution for everybody, because individuals always end up getting out and they end up relapsing. While I was incarcerated, I did the RSAT program, I did 14 months of that. Mm-hmm. And then a faith-based program called the Transformational Living Community was started after I continuously petitioned to get a faith-based treatment program up there. Eventually it came, and I helped the chaplain and chaplains get it off the ground, and I ended up graduating that. I did 12 months of it. So I did 2 long-term treatment programs back to back within Highland Mountain Correctional Center. Not only did I change the way, one was a behavior modification, one was faith-based, but my thought process was changed. And what needs to happen is not 6-month treatment programs, not 3 months, 90 days. What needs to happen is a long-term treatment program, 12 to 24 months, to get somebody's thought process changed.
Because particularly with drugs that are this addictive, it is physically changing the chemistry of your brain, from what
Right.
I understand.
Yes.
It's not something that you willfully can flip on and off.
Right. You have to have a certain amount of time of away from the drug, and then also being educated and learning the signs and learning the thinking errors and learning the behavior so that you can reel it in, getting the support. Not more connections in jail. There has to be more, there has to be a solution. I mean, there has to be. Something has to change.
Thank you. We'll be right back. Stick with us.